Hi guys. I am on cycle day 2 of my very first cycle um, after the first cycle. So I had a cycle before, but this is like the first one postpartum where we can actually start trying to conceive again. I'm really excited because today is cycle day 2, meaning that my last cycle was 27 days long. That is almost dead on to what it used to be. It always has fluctuated between 26 to 28 days, so 27 is perfectly where it should be. Um, it really gives me hope that it's not going to take us forever to get pregnant again. The longest it's ever taken us is 4 months. So fingers crossed that by February, this is no longer a trying to conceive vlog. Um, so I wanted to kind of touch on some things with the whole grieving process. About 3 days ago, we left for a marriage retreat. So Friday, we left for a marriage retreat, and it was an hour away. On our way there, it suddenly hit me that we were leaving her urn at home. And I know at one point when we were packing, I was like, what do we do with her urn? And my husband was like, well, what do you mean? Like, we're not taking it with us, which is, of course, we're not. Um, I realized in that moment, though, like, I had a fear of someone breaking into our house and taking her urn, um, or our house burning down and her urn being gone. So it's a brass urn, so I'm not sure if in a fire if it would survive. Obviously, if someone took it, it's not gonna survive. I'm trying to figure out now like what to do because obviously I don't want to bury her here because we're in Virginia. Our family's in Washington, and we don't know where we're gonna go. Um, I've kind of been toying with the idea for the past 3 days and haven't really discussed it with my husband. So shh. Um, of the idea of going home and doing some sort of a ceremony and then having her buried somewhere near my family. But I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It could be something that we just do in the future. Because originally we wanted to have her buried with us, but now I'm realizing I don't feel safe with her just sitting around in our house. It's kind of scary. Okay, so the marriage retreat. It was a really great marriage retreat. I have been exhausted. Our kids did not sleep well because it was a new place, and our 2-year-old is just horrible at sleeping anyway. So we are exhausted. I am even more exhausted because I am on cycle day 2, and I want to curl up in bed right now and sleep, and instead I am vlogging. So yeah, fun stuff. Um, I had someone email me about our hospital stay and kind of asking like, what should the procedure be for moms after they've given birth? Like, where should they stay? Should they stay in the postpartum ward? Should they stay in labor and delivery? Should they go to another part of the hospital? Um, I think it is completely up to that mom. Every mom's going to feel different. For us, that room was where we last heard her heartbeat 2 days before, and it was where we held her. I did not want to leave that room. I did not want to go to postpartum, and it wasn't just because I didn't want to see other babies, because I really didn't care about that. I was more concerned about going in there and seeing moms with their babies and them seeing me with nothing, and what kind of a strife or um, the pain that they would feel from that. I also really didn't want to move out of that room because there were other women. Okay. I also didn't want to move out of that room because there were other women in that labor and delivery ward laboring. Um, I did not want to break down. I mean, I had gone in there completely screaming because I was in so much pain and then had given birth, and I'm sure like all the nurses came to our room. So I'm sure like there were things going on for other patients as well, and they probably realized something was happening. I really didn't want to go back through there crying and with nothing in my arms. Um, I knew that would probably scare some of the moms. So for me, staying in that room was important. The one thing I wish our hospital would have done for us that they didn't is, and through talking to other people who've gone through this, um, is there is like this card that they put on the door for moms who are grieving, or, and I don't know if it's for anything else, but to signify that there is a loss that is happening. Um, and it's a leaf with a teardrop. And I don't know if it's because when we came in there, everything was just so panicked and it wasn't really planned. Like, we had no idea she was gone. Um, but we didn't have that. So when our food came in, um, and that was kind of like our first way of, we have to be normal, we have to still eat. Um, the lady came in and she was overly happy and, asking if it was a boy or girl. And we just said it was a girl, and kind of couldn't say anything else. And, she did her little congratulations and da 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 da. And it's just, you kind of had to like choke it back. But I mean, at the same time, that was our first realization of everyone is going to be excited for us when we get home. Um, the people that don't have us as friends on Facebook, because we couldn't call everyone individually, it was just too hard. Um, they're going to be excited when they see us, and then they're going to definitely not be, um, when we say things. And so I guess it was a good thing because it prepared us, but at the same time, it was kind of heartbreaking. Um, I don't think anyone really wants to tell someone bad news like that. So we chose not to because she works there and that would just ruin her day. Um, so with the whole trying to conceive thing, I have finally figured out what my first baby buy is going to be. We've bought things every time we've tried for babies. And I told my husband, like, we can't treat this any different. We still have to do all the things that we would normally do, because this is a new baby. This will be a new baby. I'm not pregnant yet. This will be a new baby, and we have to at least do something to signify that we are trying and that we hope to bring home a baby again. If the Lord blesses us with that. If not, we're going to love every second of feeling that baby kick and every heartbeat we can hear. And yes, I will be on my Sonoline V Doppler every 20 minutes. Not really. But we just really want to celebrate the fact that we can try again, and that we can carry a baby, because I know we will. Um, so with Bryce, we had a Moby wrap, and Mobies are great, but they're hot because they are stretchy material, and they only really last up to 12 pounds because then the baby starts to sag in them. So if you are using a Moby wrap and your child is over 12 pounds, please stop. Buy a ring sling, go get an Ergo, a Tula, a wrap that's really going to be supportive for you and for the baby. So I decided that since I wanted to get a wrap originally with Sophia, and Christmas time is when I told myself I was going to buy one, because that's when she would have been probably around 12 pounds. Because we have a ring sling and a Mai Tai, although my husband wants a buckle carrier, but that's something different. So I decided that my first baby buy with trying to conceive is going to be a size 5 butterfly wrap. I want it in a gender neutral color. I'm leaning more towards a gray turquoise or a navy blue. But I want a wrap that when I carry our new baby with us, I can still honor Sophia. And I still have something that will be kind of a conversation starter about her. I also convinced myself that once we bring home a baby, once the baby comes home, as much as I hate rainbow wraps because I think they're so weird, because this baby will be our rainbow baby. After 3 losses, we are going to be getting a shorty that's in rainbow. And a shorty is basically a size 3 or 2. And it's something you can only do very limited wraps with, but they're very easy to carry and simple to throw in your bag. So we're going to be doing that. So those are going to be our first 2 baby buys for trying to conceive. Obviously, these are very expensive baby buys. The butterfly wrap is probably going to cost around $200, if not more, just depending on who I can get it from, if it's going to be used, or if I can find one new, because you can't just go out and find just whatever wrap you want. So we will be getting that probably next month. So that's kind of all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully this vlog isn't too long. Every Monday I'm going to be uploading a new Trying to Conceive vlog, and I will be updating you with my week's progress, anything that we're buying. We do plan on buying ovulation strips this week, so hopefully they'll be here in time. If not, they'll be here for next month, but hopefully we won't have to use them next month. So check back every Monday to kind of see where we're going. And if you have any hints or tips on obviously the whole trying to conceive thing, please comment below. And also, if you are trying to conceive right now, please subscribe to me and tell me that you subscribe so I can subscribe to you. I'm still really new to the YouTube community, but I'm really excited to be a part of it. I've learned a lot from a lot of you guys so far. So, I'll see you guys Monday.